Welcome back, everybody, to the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise on MLB The Show 23. Thank you guys once again for all the support. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. I think I'll explain more at the end of the video, but let's get into this franchise. So last time, right at the end, we lost Oneil Cruz for at least 1 to 2 months with a fractured leg. My guessing more in the 2 months in, so he is going to be out for the next couple months. Really hurts our lineup. He's the best player we got. 10 home runs, 22 RBI, hitting .337, slugging .759, OPS over 1,000. Best hitter on the team, only 24 years old. I was hoping, he was on his way to a fantastic season. See ISO there, 422. But now he is gone for at least 2 months. Connor Joe is hitting very well at the moment, .293 average, 6 home runs. He's probably going to get more playing time, obviously. But at 30 years old, he's more of a bench guy. You're not going to get, a whole lot out of them. You still want to see some of these younger guys. So what do we do at the infield position? So Ji-Hwan Bae definitely has been starting lately. Average starting to go up, so that's good to see. But you can see from Santana and Ji-Man Choi, we're not getting a whole lot. And I was looking at Nick Gonzalez, one of the top prospects on this team. Right now in AAA, he is hitting .389, absolutely killing it. 7 home runs, 19 ribbies. Decent on-base percentage at .476, OPS over 1,200. So why not? He's 23 years old. Maybe, we could have lasted maybe another year or two in the minors. But you know what? He's killing it in AAA. There's a chance here. Now, I don't know if he's going to stay up the entire season. That all depends what he does up here. But I think we bring him up. We're going to give Nick Gonzalez a chance here in the majors. And hopefully he performs well. Just another good young guy on this team. A chance with Oneil Cruz out. Now, looking at the minor leagues in the pitching prospect area, we got Quinn Priester, but I really want to see Bubba Chandler and Anthony Solimento. Now, Bubba Chandler was a two-way player, but now they've decided to go fully on the pitching. So he's now full-time pitch. You can see what he's done so far here in AA. 12 1/3, really good ERA, whip under 1, good strikeout. He has got some heat. He can get up to near triple digits, and I think we can possibly get into a game with him, see what he has, and same thing with the former second-round pick, Anthony Solimento, who, same thing, not too bad so far, 14 1/3, 17 hits, not the greatest, but only 4 walks, 12 Ks, whip maybe just a little bit too high at the moment, but it's only 3 starts, yet to get a win, so hopefully we can get him a win, so I think we'll get into a game with both of those guys, and obviously we'll get into the Major League debut of Gonzalez. But let's get back to the scouting. Luther McGee and Brian Ha, Rocco Reeder at the moment for this week. I think, Rocco Reeder, I think we're going to stay on him for sure. Obviously, only at 8%. Continue with him. Brian Ha and Luther McGee, we're just going to finalize it and go from there. So let's get into this game against the Blue Jays. This is going to be a Major League debut for one of our top guys. Could be a future, maybe hopefully all-star for this Pirates team. Nick Gonzalez, we go up against the Blue Jays. Right now we're sitting at 11 23, dead last in the NL Central. Not, expecting anything big this year. But yeah, making the Major League debut, he was killing it in AAA. So hopefully he can carry over that hot bat. You can see those stats. We saw him again, .389. 7 home runs, 16 runs, 19 ribbies. So let's see what he's got. Here we go. Nick Gonzalez. We're already down 3-0 in the second. Major League debut. Hopefully it's a good one. And here we go. First pitch to him in the majors, and he's going to take it for a strike there, kind of on the outside corner. 1-2 pitch now to Gonzalez. And he's going to pop this one up. I think this one's going to stay in play over his Guerrero Jr., and he has got it. So, not the best first at bat, but that's okay. We'll have plenty more for sure. So we'll go down to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Gonzalez coming up for his second at bat. Rio still in the ball game. 4-2 lead here for Toronto, and they're going to say he went around there on the curveball. Didn't even check down first base. Instantly said yes. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball over to short. Easy play over to first. And that will be an out. So far, 0 for 2 start here for Gonzalez in the debut. And let's head to the bottom half of the 5th. 2 on, 2 away. Adam Simber in the game. It's going to be a little bit of a different delivery than normal, and he rips it to second base, but that'll be an easy play, but very good contact. Just couldn't come through with a hit, so 0 for 3 start, and we'll head to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Trying to get that first major league hit here in his debut. Can he come through with a hit? Maybe score a run. Chad Green in the game. He'll take the pitch down low. Runner's going to stay there at second base. So 1-1 count here to Gonzalez. And the pitch takes it outside. There you go. Good eye, good eye. Try to get to your count. Look for your pitch. 2-1 count to Gonzalez. And, oh, man. Just can't lay off that curveball. That was a pretty nice one. Looked like it was going to be right there in the corner. Perfect placement. 2-2 pitch now to Gonzalez. Pitch from Simber. And gets him on the curveball again. Swings through it, strike 3, and that will be the debut for Nick Gonzalez. Not the best debut. Hey, it can always work out. It's not going to be, a 4 for 4 day, couple of dingers. That's just not how it works. Baseball stuff, it is insanely hard. 0 for 4 day, strikeout. Yeah, not the best. But hopefully, it's just a bad start. Get the nerves out of the way, and we'll see a lot more of him, and hopefully continues to improve. So let's now head down to Double-A. Anthony Salamento on the mound for the Curve, taking on the Rubber Ducks, the Akron Rubber Ducks. Man, minor league teams have the absolutely craziest, funniest names, and I'm all for it. I mean, the crazier the better. It's hilarious. The Rubber Ducks. I mean, that's a great team name. The Curve. How original is that as well? So, here we go. Anthony Salamento going for his 4th start. Like I said, doesn't have a win yet. He's been pitching pretty well. It's good to see the walks down low. He is getting hit a little bit, but let's see what this big lefty has. This could be a guy. I don't know if he's got ace material, but I think he can be a solid 3. And that's maybe what we're hoping for, just the continued improvement. Maybe next year goes into AAA, finishes off this season. Who knows? If he's pitching very well, near the end of this season, move him up to AAA, see what he's got next season into AAA. Because I would have to say the major league rotation, it's kind of wide open right now. But I don't want to rush these guys in. There's no real reason to do that. That's why I've already said before, I'm thinking this offseason and next year's rotation is more than likely going to be filled with probably 2 to 3 veteran pitchers kind of on their last leg, kind of just to eat some innings, and then just let these pitchers continue to improve, because more than likely in the draft, we're taking a starter. And gives those guys, and hopefully he is a big-time development guy. That's more than likely what we're going to take with the first pick. We need starting pitching so bad. So that's probably already what I'm thinking here for the offseason. That's a nice pitch there in the outside corner. And if you didn't notice, I did change the pitching up to classic. I got rid of the main pitching that I've been using. And that's more to go towards ratings based. Because normally, it's really any other pitching style. It's how skilled you are. And you can take a 60 overall pitcher and have dominant games. But right here on your old school pitching, it's more ratings based. You just press the button. I know it takes a lot of the skill obviously out of it, but it makes it more interesting. It's not going to be perfect starts. Pitches aren't going to go exactly where you want them to go. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So, in reality, yeah, if I have a 65 overall pitcher, I shouldn't really dominate. Maybe down here in Double-A for sure you could still dominate. But if I bring up a guy to the bigs, he should struggle. That's the point of him being a 65 overall. And I'm just hoping it works out the same way. If I have a pitcher who's a 95 overall, absolute ace, yeah, you're still going to have bad days. There's no doubt about that. But consistently be good. So I'm going to give this a try, and hopefully it works out. Like I said, it's going to be more of the ratings based, as that pitch really should have been a strike, but down there low. Here in this 4th inning, still just a 0-0 game. He's pitched pretty well here so far. Takes the pitch inside. But yeah, I like it. I do like how it's more, trust me, when I'm playing these games, now using this, it's a bit frustrating. And that's a nice pitch, getting the strike 3. Nice swing and a miss. It is frustrating. seeing the pitch goes outside. But hey, man, that's what you get with a bad player, for sure. 2-1 pitch. And that one's hit well. Looks like it's going to be down in the gap. That's going to be 2. Runner on his way to third. Now on his way to the home plate. And he will score. So Akron, the Rubber Ducks, get a first run on the board here in this 4th inning. So running into a bit of trouble. And that one's going to get down the line for a hit. That's going to score another. And yeah, 2-0 game here. So the 4th inning not working out so well for Solimento. Hopefully he can get out of this 4th here. 2 away, takes the pitch inside. Nice slider for the strike. 2-1 pitch here to Green. And, nice snag there. Right back to him. Make the throw over to first. So he allows 2 in the 4th inning. And actually, that would be it. He'd be pulled after this inning. So he's going to go 4, allow 2. Not that bad of a start, obviously. Minors, you're just more willing to pull guys. But you can see 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. So he has the stuff to strike out guys. And in reality, he'd be going a little further. And hopefully it would have been more of like a 6-inning start, 2 earned. But still, I like the stuff. He's got decent stuff. And obviously when you got a tall lefty on the mound, that always works. So I think we're going to simulate now to Saturday. And we're going to get into the start with Bubba Chandler. Continue here in Double-A. You can see now his 4th start coming up. 1-1. He's pitched even better. Walks a little high, though. So his hits are down. Walks a little high. So that's a bit concerning. But obviously for a guy that is now completely transitioning to pitching, and that's his full time, this is a guy that's probably going to be more of a development. I could see Solimento being a guy ready within a year or 2 to come up to the bigs to do, have something where Bubba Chandler is going to take a bit more time here to really get going. Base hit to start off the game, a 3-2 pitch, and there's the walk. So you can see a little bit more inconsistent with his pitching, but he's got some really good stuff. He definitely does. So 2 on, nobody down here. First 2 guys reach base to start this game. As this one's ripped, and that one's going to be stopped at third base. Does save a run. And now, base is loaded to start this game. So not how you really want to start. As change up inside, said he did not go. So 2-1 count here to Rodriguez. Pitch. Works it to 3-1. Nowhere to put him. Gotta get this over to the plate, and he does. Fastball for the strike. So 3-2 pitch to Rodriguez. And gets him swinging. I mean, you hung that pitch up just a little bit, maybe too much, but it works. Strike 3. Now we get a chance to get a ground ball. Chance to get out of this jam. Bases loaded, no outs, and gets a swing through there on that pitch. 0-2 pitch here to Haplin, who's been hitting well, you can see in the last 7 games. Pitch to him, and strike 3 gets him swinging on the changeup. All right. Can we get out of this? There was bases loaded, nobody down. Back-to-back strikeouts, and a ground ball over to first base. It's picked up, and that is out. Number 3. Nice job by Bubba Chandler getting out of the bases loaded, no out jam. It's really impressive no matter where you're at. I mean, it doesn't matter if we're in Double-A. That's very impressive. But as you can see, here in the second, kind of the same thing. First 2 guys get on, nobody out, but we get the K there. And now 2 away and trying to get this 3rd out of the inning. So he's got himself in 2 straight jams for 2 straight innings. 1-2 pitch here to Delgado. And ground ball. Should be easy play there at second base. Goes over to second base. Gets the force out. And that will end the 2nd inning. Let's go to the top half of the 3rd. Let's make this, try to get a little bit easier of an inning. 0-2 pitch. Outside corner. Triple digits. Rodriguez doesn't believe it, but it's strike 3. And you can go sit down. 2 away here in this 3rd. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball over to second base. Easy up with it. He's got it. 1-2-3 inning, that's exactly what you need because the first 2 innings, that's not what you want to see at all. So let's head to the 4th. 2 away, 2 men on. 0-2 pitch taken up high, trying to get out of another jam here. 1-2 pitch. This one's hit, ground ball. It's going to get through for a base hit. Runner on his way to the plate. Here comes the throw, and he's out at the plate. Fantastic throw. I think that's Ryan Valade out there in right field. Fantastic throw. And that would end Bubba Chandler's day, as he only went 4 as well. But, man, 3 of the 4 innings, he just had to get himself out of absolute jams and have a great outfield play there to gun down the runner. So he gets 4 innings, 4 hits, no earned, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. So I do like what I see from both of them. Their stuff is really fantastic. And hopefully they are part of this rotation in the coming future. So, scouting once again. Next week, Luther McGee's at 100%. You can see Brian Hahn, Rocker Reader, just a tad short. Luther McGee, 73 to 88 potential, 72 to 87 overall. Switch hitter, 18 years old. He's got some decent power. Okay vision. Man, his fielding, speed, and stealing are outstanding. So he's going to be more of your, he's only, 5'8", yeah, he's going to be more of your speedster guy. Brian Hahn right now, good vision, good discipline, good powers against lefties. Looks like he can hit. I'd like to see him more. And Rocco Reader, okay velocity. Looks like more of a control pitcher. See his strikes outs per 9 is kind of low. Stamina, though, is very high. Home runs per 9 down. So the question is, do we want to continue with those guys or just go with somebody else? That's the real question. So let's go. Let's actually just... I know this is a little late in the process. Well, it's not too late, but let's discover more guys outfield in the East. I guess we're just going to keep Rocker Reader, and that is it. I think we're going to go Damian Schroeder for the other one. 68 to 82 potential, 64, 78 overall, maybe second baseman, 22 years old, senior in college. So let's go Damian Schroeder, and we'll give him an opportunity and see what he has got. Trying to, continue to build up that class for later on rounds, so finalize the drafting there. So as you can see, we've been playing actually decent baseball here lately. We've won 4 out of 5, swept the Baltimore Orioles. And you know what? I'm thinking to end this episode, let's get into one more game here against the Tigers. We'll see Rich Hill on the mound, the veteran 43-year-old. And I think we'll finish off the episode again with a game here against Detroit, who's even worse than us right now at 12 and 28. So hopefully, we can continue the winning ways. Now, do I want us to continue to win this year? That's really a good question. I'd rather have tank a little bit and get a really good draft pick. But, hey, it's good to see guys playing well. That's always good. So let's get into this game against Detroit. I'm taking on Spencer Turnbull, as that one is ripped, and that is going to be caught here for out number 1 in this first inning. Here comes Connor Joe, 282 average, taking advantage now of O'Neal Cruz out, probably for the next month and a half. And he's performing well. And right now, everything's in motion. It's like, who am I going to trade? Are guys going to be good enough to hit the market, as this is going to be misplayed at first, but picked it up, got plenty of time for out number 2, and really nothing in that first. So here comes Rich Hill. And this is a guy, obviously, is he going to stay on the team? I don't know. Is he good enough to make a trade? Maybe. You got a team that's looking for the playoffs. You need a veteran pitcher. Rich Hill could be one of those guys that really help you out, as Javi Baez goes down swinging. And here comes Riley Green to the plate. He'll take the pitch for a strike there on the outside corner. I still can't believe Rich Hill's around. Still pitching here. And that's a slow, sweeping curve you got to wait on. He swings through it there for out number 2. And here comes Miggy Cabrera, still doing it. Man, talk about veteran versus veteran here. 2 guys. Miggy's he's right about 40. What's he, like 39? So, man, these are 2 veteran guys. 2-2. That's a broken bat, ground ball over to Ji-Hwan Bae, and he has got it for out number 3. So we head to the top half of the second, and leading off is Andrew McCutchen. And actually, he can 6th in the NL in RBI. So he has really been their run producer. Now, McCutchen, speaking of trades, he's one of those guys, as he looks at the slider for strike 3, that I don't know. He has been very productive for us, that I'm not sure if I really want to trade him or not. He might be one of those veteran guys you kind of keep on the team. And speaking of not veterans, Nick Gonzalez, now, playing for the last week now, but he's only under 125 average. We're trying to get We're trying to get a hit with this guy. He does have some hits in semi, but not with us, as that's a fly ball, easy play to right field, and out. So it has not been a very good start for Nick Gonzalez. He has not carried over that Triple-A performance. It's here Smith and Jigba. And speaking of guys we can get hits with, It's this guy. Every game seemed to play with, no matter what. Oppo getting doubles, it doesn't matter. We can definitely hit with him. As Jason DeLay now with a little fly ball to work down and get down for a base hit. As DeLay has actually taken over the catcher position. He has performed a lot better, hitting the ball very well. And I think he's going to be the starter, which is kind of crazy. As this one's going to get away. That'll move the runners up to second and third. So with one away here, Brian Hayes has a chance to get us on the board here first in this third inning. I mean, this is a game between two teams that are, absolutely struggling. So, facing Detroit, maybe not the best idea, but hey, it's good to see a team struggling really just as us, as that's a ground ball out, but just enough to get the run in, take the lead here 1-0, and let's head down to the bottom half of the fifth, still a 1-0 game. This one hit, and it'll be foul. 0-2 pitch here to Haas. Let's see what Rich Hill's got. Fastball inside, and wow. Late on the 88 mile an hour fastball. I guess once you're throwing like 72 with every other pitch, 88's going to look like 98. As this one's blooped into center field, but G1's over. He's got it for the out. Nice play. I thought for sure at first that was going to drop in. As here comes Jonathan Scope to the plate. He rips this one foul in front of that pitch. So he's not late on 89. 1-2 pitch. And ground ball up the middle. Gonzalez got it over to first. And that'll be a third out of the inning. And take a look at this here at the bottom. No hits so far through 5 for the Tigers. So Rich Hill, sometimes I think you got to wait till after the 6th to really think about no-hitter. But so far, nothing. Will that last? Probably not. But hey, very good start so far. So Reynolds draws the walk. We got 2 on. Here comes McCutchen. And that's going to be foul. Chance to do some damage here for our leading RBI getter. As McCutchen hits this one in the right field, that's going to be playable. So that'll be out number 2. And we're going to try to come out with a 2-out hit here. Add some more runs possible. Build this lead. As here comes Jack Sawinski. He has really struggled this season. Not very good against lefty pitchers. It's not like we have anybody to really put in there anyway. As Sawinski's going to foul that one away. And I want to see him develop. So, I'm not the type of guy as that one. Man, that one should have been crushed. We had good timing on it. I'm not you're going to get players for sure that struggle either way. And maybe they can only bat against righties. They can only bat against lefties. But, man, go in there. Get in there. Hit well up against both. I know sometimes you're going to struggle, but I'm not one of those guys for it. It's the same thing with pitchers, as that's going to be the first base runner for the Tigers. They draw a walk. Still don't have a hit until right now as Baez comes through on a 1-2 pitch, 2-out hit, and it's going to drive in a run here to tie this game up in the 6th. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't going to last long as Baez with the first hit for the Tigers ties this game up, and then next batter up rips another base hit. But as it's going back, I'm the same thing with pitchers. I get the lefty-lefty matchup, but heck, most of the pitchers are right-handers, and they got to face lefty hitters. I don't mind taking lefty pitchers and facing righties. Just get in there, do the job, shut these guys down. As here comes Miguel Cabrera. Really good average with on base. And he rips this one, and it is going to be a fair ball. It looks like the old Miggy there. 1 scores. Throw to the plate from Gonzalez. Guns him down at the plate. He can't believe it, but nice relay. And that will be the out, and that would end Rich Hill's day. Really had no hits going into the 6th, and then allows 2 runs, and now he's on the hook for the loss. We go to the 7th. DeYoung off the bullpen, and right off the bat, that's a double. So Detroit, man in scoring position here to start off this 7th inning. Here comes Verling to the plate, and this is a ground ball. Gonzalez up with it, over to first base, and it can't be handled there by Connor Joe. They're actually going to give Gonzalez with the error, with the throw over to first base. Just kind of crazy. We had the bar in green, and still the throw's a bit off. Interesting. So DeYoung has got himself in a bit of a jam here. 3-1 count now, and got to watch it. Pitch. Oh, he hung that one up, and that's going to be ripped. Base hit. Reynolds up with it. That'll easily score 1. Over to third base is the other. And Detroit now has extended the lead here to 2. 3-1 here in the 7th inning. And that's going to be the hook for DeYoung. So only recorded 1 out. And now Garcia is going to come in. He has pitched very well. He has looked very good. And speaking of lefty-lefty matchup, he's really shut down lefties. 1-2 pitch to Carpenter. Pop up. This will be an easy play for Brian Hayes. He's got it. So there's out number 2. Trying to keep this at a 2-run ball game. Meadows to the plate. Rips this one. But McCutchen over. Got it. Nice job, Garcia, getting out of that 7th. We'll head to the 8th. Trying to get something going. Only have that 1 run so far. As Hayes to third base. Not handled. So that, I think that'd be scored a hit for sure. He's got it in there. Should be scored a hit. So with 1 away, we got Reynolds up. 2-0 count. Up the middle. And it's going to get through for a base hit. I would say Brian Reynolds, he is definitely the top trade target for us. Probably could get a decent return back. But for right now, still on this team. We're going to obviously wait to the break for that. Base hit, and here comes McCutchen. Had a chance earlier to do kind of damage here in the same type of position, and did not. Now he has another chance here. Fouls away that one. 2-2 pitch. Oh, that one's going to get away again. So allows the runners to step up. I mean, it's kind of how we got our first run. Wild pitch, then ground ball out. I'd rather not get a ground ball out here. Get a base hit and score 2. 3-2 pitch to McCutchen. And the pitch. And this one down the line, fair ball. This will tie the ball game, and McCutchen comes through with a 2-run single here in the 8th. Great job. Hey, that's why he's leading our team in RBIs, and he's in top 10 in the majors. So he's coming through with big hits like that. Tied up here at 3 apiece. Ground ball over to first base, and that is going to end the inning. Gonzalez can't come through again, but 2 runs, tie it up. Let's head to the 9th. 3-3 ball game. As Jason DeLay here with 2 away. He's hitting really well against right-handers. 321 average. Pretty good. And it's going to continue. Up the middle, base hit. So 2-out hit here in this 9th inning. Trying to get this lead, get the closer in. Trying to get a victory here in Detroit. Continue these winning ways. Right now got a 3-game win streak. As Brian Hayes is going to take that ball down low. 2-0 count here to Hayes. Oh, man, rips that one. That's going to be right to left fielder. Man, you can see the location of that circle change. That was a chance to do major damage, but nothing there in the 9th. We head to the bottom half. 2 outs, Jonathan Scope, and he's going to do the same thing as we did with Jason DeLay. 2-out hit here in this 9th inning. And the winning run is on base here for Detroit. As here comes Matan. Trying to come up with a big, big hit. As this one's in the dirt. Scope on his way to second base, and he'll be in there. So now maybe all it takes is a base hit, and Detroit can win this game. Pitch taken low for ball 4. So we got forces at any bases, but still, if Carpenter comes up with a base hit, this game might be over. 0-2 pitch, fouls away. Man, he chased after that pitch. Very high. 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Gonzalez racing over. Can he come up with it? And he can. What a catch there right before it goes out of play. And that will be the inning, and we head to extras. Now, I do have the man on second starting. I like that rule. I mean, I could be in the minority. I like it. I think it gives it a different dynamic, that's for sure. Ground ball, though, advances him over. So now Reynolds has a chance to knock in a run here, but he's going to draw a walk. I think it's a pretty smart play. Now sets up the double play, but here comes McCutchen. Knocked in the 2 earlier in the 8th. Now looking for another one here. Pitch to McCutchen, and they're going to say he went. Are you serious? Wow, okay. 3-2 pitch, works into a full count. And this one hit well in the left field. Not going to have enough to get out of here, but that is going to be more than deep enough to score the run here, and we'll take the lead 4-3 here in this 10th inning. Get the lead back all the way back from the first inning. So we got it 4-3, and now David Bednar is going to come out of this bullpen, try to get a save, and it's not looking good. 2 saves on 5 opportunities, has 3 blown saves this year. And right now, he'll record the first out. I'm at the point, if he blows this save, we got to go in another direction. We just have to. Can't just continue to roll out a guy that can't get saves. So gets the first out. This is a ground ball over to Gonzalez. Over to first base. There's out number 2. They have some speed now at second base, so a base hit definitely would score a run. Pitch, outside corner. There you go. Nice pitch from Bednar. 0-2 pitch here to Green. Swings through on the splitter for strike 3, and that is going to be a victory. A come-from-behind victory as we were down 3-1 in the 8th inning, and we come away. The winning streak continues here at 4. Hey, Rich Hill, you pitch really well, and at least you don't get the loss out of it. But solid game. Win that in the 10th. McCutchen with the 3 RBI. Big hit in the 8th. Sack fly there in the 10th. Rich Hill, 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned. He had 6 Ks. DeYoung, not too well. But the rest, the bullpen, Garcia, Underwood Jr., and Bednar do the job, get the victory, and there you go. Fantastic job. And I think next time we'll probably sim a lot more for it. But I want to talk about this giveaway. I said earlier, I mean, the subscribers, you guys new here, that's awesome. And we're almost at 7,000 subscribers, which is a number I can't even fathom. When I first started this years ago, I thought I'd get like 10 people maybe. Not 7,000. That's absolutely crazy to think about. So, what I'm thinking is whenever I reach 7,000 subscribers, which could be in a week, it could be in a month, I don't know. I think we're going to do a giveaway and possibly give away this game, give away the show. Or if you already have the show and you're picked, maybe a game of choice. Hey, the new Zelda game is going to be coming out soon. So, new Star Wars game here at the end of the month. So, we'll probably do a giveaway at 7,000. And that's what we'll do. But you'll look out for that whenever that happens. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Just hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.